Hey friends, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures. Oh, a little bit too high, I guess. There we go. And today I'm gonna be working on this. What is the name of that little thing? Chrysler. Yeah, from the Flame collection. Yeah, like I actually just grabbed a couple of cars from my box, and most of them are actually from the Flame collection. So I'm gonna be probably working on them for next couple of days, or a couple of videos, because I probably just gonna record all of that in today. But you know, purple. Let's start with the purple one. Yeah, I actually enjoy all of those, you know, kind of American style big cars. I think that the squareness of them, you know, not the bubbly shapes of more European modern cars, is really bringing me joy when it comes to converting. So I just jump on the table and start chopping this poor guy into, well, not poor guy, but yeah, he's gonna be converted somewhat severely probably. So let's just get on the table and see what I can come up with. I'm gonna try to avoid too many 3D printed parts, because I did a little bit of a burnout on them. So I think that trying to get back into the basics and build somewhat with a just trash in general is gonna be a good idea. And because I'm actually recently working on orcs, I'm gonna actually start posting videos about that soon enough. I have a newfound passion for trash and just plastic art in general. So just get there and see what I can do. And here we are on the table. You know, first of all, for ease of use and abuse, I'm gonna use this minigun as the weapon. Not minigun, this is just twin-linked machine gun. Twin-linked machine gun. It's just, you know, pure laziness at that stage, because I really want to, you know, pop through this video and, you know, just get a nice little car. Like I said, I haven't actually built Gaslands for a couple of weeks now, so I think that, you know, I'm a bit excused from not being a genius on it again. But yeah, let's just get a little bit of a Gorilla super glue. Yeah, and stock it to the roof. So the part with the weapon is sorted out. But what else? Yeah, generally, you know, this kind of cars really are great for converting to Gaslands. You know, I am thinking, you know, wheels, but this car is actually good, you know, with the flames and everything. Changing the wheels would just, you know, make a lot of trouble. I like the flames, I like the purple, you know, I can scratch whatever surface I want to add stuff. So let's just start adding a little bit of an armor to it. I have in here very thin plastic art. Yeah, so let's just cut it into smaller pieces and start gluing. Oh my god, the super glue is just going at it. Yeah, but scissors, I have my scissors here. Yeah, like I always say, my scissors are always missing. So lately I just keep them closer, because you know how I am, I tend to lose stuff constantly. Yeah, so my idea is to armor the driver's side and maybe do something on the passenger side, maybe like extra exhaust or something, or a couple of them. Yeah, do it a little bit of a disbalanced car instead of just, you know, my usual, you know, something on one side, something on the other, you know, balance the entire build. Something just, you know, a little bit out of whack in general. So let's just do a little bit of a scratch on the side. Yeah, and then, oh, of course, one of my beard hair have to make a show as well. Yeah, but this is usual, you know. I tend to touch my beard a lot, and then my beard hair just end up everywhere all the time, which, you know, it's a little bit annoying when it comes to videos, but generally I think that I got used to it. Yeah, so this is gonna work as a little bit of a wheel armor as well, and I should try to keep the plates, you know, from going against, you know, the doors. So, you know, cover the doors, you know, raise the plates, you know, in here to give more cover to the driver. It is a gel super glue, like our friendly neighborhood cat advised to use. And now let's just see the driver's side. There is a handle in there, so let's just try to cut a little bit of a slit. Unfortunately, this knife is already dull like heck, so it's a little bit harder to work with it, but still, you know, there we go. And let's cover in here the front wheel well. I hope that you can see what I'm doing, because I barely can see what I'm doing today. And let's just add a little bit of super glue in here. And there we go. And of course, no, this isn't mine. That's one of my cats' hair. Yeah. Oh, what's going on? They are everywhere today. Like, I was thinking that that's mine, but that's cats. But you know, that's what I get for having cats. Like, the thing is, you know, that I'm not a huge animals person. Yeah, I like them as much as any other person, you know, like the pets, but generally I'm like, you know, they are a lot of responsibility, and you know, of course they are great friends and good creatures to have around you, you know, especially at hard times. They gonna show you more love than 90% of people. Yeah, but generally, you know, I just think that the responsibility necessary to be a, you know, a pet father is quite a lot. Yeah, my parents always was saying, you know, if you cannot take care of something, you know, don't do it, because, you know, if you can't, you can't. That's as simple as that. So when I was a kid, I didn't actually have pets at home. I only have fishes. So I got very used to have fishes, and I'm not very used to having, you know, dogs and cats, although, you know, last couple of years I do have dogs and cats. And to be completely honest, yeah, there is such a difference in between just having a fish and a dog that is incredible. Yeah, dog gonna force you to go out because the dog needs the exercise. The cat gonna force you to clean up everything because the cat gonna do, you know, they have the litter box, so they're gonna go into the litter box, you have to clean it up, and so on and so forth. So, you know, to everyone who doesn't have pets and they really, really want them because they think that they need them, my advice is choose. Yeah, and choose wisely, because you're gonna get put into the position where you're gonna have to sometimes choose, you know, do you go out, yeah, or do you stay and take care of your pet? Because, you know, sometimes your pet's gonna get sick and you're gonna be stuck at home taking care of this, you know, creature that gave you so much love that you just cannot say, oh, I'm just going out and I don't care. Yeah, because it would be beyond cruel. Yeah, and you know, like, they do not expect from you anything beside love. Yeah, so that's my biggest problem with pets. Yeah, there is, like, you know, of course cats don't expect much more from you but food, yeah, and belly rubs and, you know, petting them whenever they want to. Yeah, but with dogs especially, it is just a different kind of relationship. Yeah, it's, I would say a stalker girlfriend would be proper way of talking about dogs. Yeah, they have this unyielding love for their masters. And I'm only talking to people who actually don't have pets like that. Yeah, because those who have, you know, we all know how dogs are. And you know, my dog, whenever I'm in a bad mood, yeah, and whatever, she will be always there to give me a helping paw, yeah, to drag me out of that, you know, bad mood or whatever. Yeah, and just imagine, for example, now when she get, you know, like, she is a Labrador, so sometimes, you know, her joints get a little bit wonky. Yeah, and when you used to live in the two-story house, I tend to carry her upstairs because, well, you know, when her joints got wonky, I have to do that because she wouldn't be able to walk without pain. Yes, I'm just saying, if you want pets, be responsible. And in my case, I really was against getting pets, but my wife wanted pets, and now I'm the one who take care of them mostly. Of course she does as well, but you know, like, unfortunately my wife isn't in the greatest health herself, so most of the job falls on my back. Yeah, and I don't even know why I started this subject. It's just the fact, you know, that pets are responsibility, and you know, they are probably the greatest lesson in love that you can have. Yeah, when I lost my dog's mom, yeah, and again, I was completely against getting a dog at that stage. I was like, no, I don't want to have a dog. My wife was like, yeah, I know, but we're still gonna get one. So we got her mom, and she was everything that I wanted from a dog and a little bit more. Yeah, and you know, when I lost her, I think that I was more devastated than if I was losing, you know, an actual family member at that stage. Yeah, basically, like, she really taught me a lesson in loss. Yeah, and yeah, I think that, you know, just it is a anniversary of my dog death today, or was it yesterday? Yeah, and you know, I'm just getting a little bit sentimental. That's probably why I started chatting about all of that. Yeah, but yeah, let's stop this sad subject, because my god, I'm getting into the place that I don't want to be mentally. Yeah, okay, so when it comes to these exhaust pipes, you know, I'm trying to stagger them a little bit, so they're gonna just create this nice, you know, exhaust here, and then I'm gonna be able to run 3 different pipes to the front of the car. And my god, I did messed up because I don't have my thinner rubber bands here. Where did I put them? Oh, come on, Seb. I don't even know. Let's see if those thicker ones gonna be okay. Should be, but still I prefer those thinner ones for this build. Let's just see. Oh, those actually are better, I think. So yeah, I just have, you know, this moment of reflection about, you know, dogs. Sorry if I put anyone into kind of nostalgic mood as well. Wasn't my intention, but sometimes, you know, you just start talking and stuff just come up or come out, whichever is better for you. It just turned out that I am a very nostalgic person when it comes to my pets. Like, I always complain I don't want to have pets, and then I have them anyway, and I'm the one, you know, who is like, yeah. So yes, if you are thinking about getting pets, I will tell you that they are the best and probably the worst thing that can happen to you at the same time, because having them gonna be the best time of your life, and losing them gonna be the biggest heartbreak of your life. Yeah. Oh, that was a good idea to do it this way. Oh, damn me, I would say, damn me. Thanks God they are still elastic bands, so let's just grab it here and try my best to glue it like that. Please, 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 please work. Alright, so there we have it. It looks awesome, just as I wanted it. Yeah, but next time around I'm starting from the front and going here. Okay, let's put the elastic bands back and start from here. Just dot of super glue and a pipe. And I know that, you know, it doesn't actually make much of a sense to do this way, just from probably the car builder's point of view, you know, like a normal car, how they should be done. But like I always say, I'm very well excused from that because I have no clue what part is. Yeah, I know that exhaust should be going under the car. Yeah, but that's pretty much it for me. I'm not a proper car guy. So yeah, I'm making excuses because yes. Alright. And this just didn't go as I was planning, you know, but it is a little bit bulkier in here than I was expecting. There's turned out that the gel super glue isn't as easy to push in as a flowy one. Well, who would have expected? Probably not me. And let's start with this. Give it a couple of seconds to dry. Come on. Catch it, catch it, catch it. It's never a pretty connection in here. But then, you know, we can pretend that it was welded like that. Come on. And there we go. Of course, this pipe is just too low, so it's really just hitting the ground. But what can I do? Well, I can probably overlap it with this one. It's not like I really care if the car is rolling or not, but still, if I can make it roll, why not? Well, again, two schools of thought, because if you gonna make the car rolling, yeah, when you play on slopes like guys from like Kinky Weasel have, yeah, on his battleship, yeah, table, you're gonna have a car rolling back. If you glue them, they're gonna stock. So, you know, again, two schools of thought on that. Some people would want to have this, you know, stock, and the others would say, yeah, let's have them rolling so I can actually roll them down the ramp and crash them. Again, Kinky Weasel, yeah, they crashing the cars in the latest videos on the channel. So yeah, have a look at that. You know, there's a lot of fun there, and of course they do a little bit of narration always. So it's, again, you know, something really cool, and you know, our community need more, you know, I would say diesel heads like that. And let's cover that window, maybe this window as well, with something. I still don't know what. So here is my bag of weirder gribblies, I guess. I don't think that I'm gonna use any of those. There's Necromunda bases here, some bottle caps, but no. Oh, I found my smaller bands. Wow, yeah. It was just next to me. I have some wires, but that's only wires. Although, those connectors might be used for something, maybe later. Maybe in the next video, but not working for that. Nope. I haven't used any zip ties in latest videos, but that's still, you know. Do I really want to cover those windows? It doesn't make any difference if I don't put drivers in anymore, as you know, it's kind of annoying. The only thing, you know, sometimes I like to cover the back window, and why not? So I've been working on some orc glyphs for my, like I said, I'm working on orcs in general, so I've been working on a couple of orc glyphs, and I have this glyph in here which could probably cover the window nicely, yeah, and just add a little bit of a detail to it. So let's try this, and if I need some more, I have more of those glyphs. And there is actually a video coming up on how to make those. They are fairly simple things to build. Of course, it is more of a 40k related video than Gaslands, but still, you know, this is a orky glyph that I'm using in here as a thing, and you can see in here I have orky armor as well, like just build like that. Maybe I'm just gonna take 2 pieces of orcish armor, stack them together and make a tombstone, maybe 3 pieces. Sorry, like I'm just having this all in front of me, and you know, like ideas, you know how I am, ideas just come to me while I'm building, so you have to excuse the hecticness of this video, but yeah. Yes, I think that that's gonna be perfect. 3 stack plates, and there's gonna be a tombstone on this car. Yeah, because why wouldn't I put a tombstone made out of orcish plates? Yeah, with an orcish glyph on the back as well. Like, this is just, you know, perfectly reasonable to do. Yeah, everyone knows that it's perfectly reasonable, and nobody would argue that I lost my marbles. Yeah, I know that they are somewhere in the basement in Poland, so yeah, please don't say stuff like that, you know, that they lost my marbles. Alright, so that's gonna be the tombstone, and I think that that's just perfect. Okay, let's just do a little bit of scraping, of course, because we need to get at least some level surface. And now just attach it in here. Come on, come on, more, more. There we are. Okay. This tombstone is almost scraping the floor, but who cares? Who cares? Let's use some other stuff, since we have it here. A scale chain. Yeah. I think that I can just glue it in here in the window, and then grab it around the tombstone and glue it into the other window. It's gonna be 1. Or I can just do it in here, just glue it like that. And then go like this, and then like this. Like this. I think that this option is actually better. Okay, I just glued the super glue to the table, which is awesome. Okay. So in here, this is the anchor point. Now I have to figure out how I want this. So more of a like this, and then like this. Okay, and then just cut this one. All right, maybe just leave extra few. And so the scale chain that I got in one of my shopping sprees on one of the web pages, so yeah. But to be completely honest, I actually went into the Penny, which, you know, in Britain it's called Primark. Yeah, it's basically a clothing store, and they sell this extremely cheap jewelry there. Yeah, so we all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, just crap that ladies buy, you know, to go out and never remember about it again. Yeah, and there was this piece of jewelry that had actually finer chain than this one, and I would say that it was more to scale, in my opinion. Okay, but generally what I'm gonna have to do, just drop a couple of drops of super glue just to solidify this chain in the position. Yeah, and that's gonna be it for this build. Then I'm gonna just have to paint every single piece, trying not to destroy the purple paint job. Yes, I'll be right back after I just black bomb whatever I have to. So now that we have this car, you know, fully painted with the gray color, first of all I'm gonna use the base Iron Warrior just to dry brush, you know, a little bit of a heavier dry brush than, oh yeah, I didn't think about shaking. Yeah, so a little bit of a heavier dry brush, but still not too much, you know. First rule of this, don't waste too much paint. Yeah, and this is a very dark paint. Of course, first rule, don't waste too much paint, and then I waste a lot of it, because why not? And this brush hasn't been loaded in a while. But you can see how nicely this is building up. Hopefully it's visible. I got a new screen over my PC, so it kind of covers my lamps. I have to figure out the way to actually get the lamps in better position for filming. Yeah, or just to get one of those, you know, circular lamps for the camera that just, you know, envelop the entire camera and just gives the light this way. And I want to leave the roof gray. I don't want to add metallic to it. I'm thinking that, you know, sometimes when you have this kind of mismatched pieces, you know, it works, in my opinion. Well, not necessarily mismatched, but you know, some of the cars are painted this way to have like one panel, like a roof or the hood. Hood can be carbon fiber, and they prefer to leave it carbon fiber. And the same with the roof in here. I think if it just works, and I've seen this on so many Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars, you know, in the past, that I just accepted as a normal thing, that one of the panels is just different color. As well, you know, like when you are working on those cars, just painting one door panel different color kind of, you know, shows it as a patch job. Yeah, and this one is much brighter. It's of course not a mithril silver, but iron breaker is a nice color. And just, you know, just to highlight everything, we can use that one. It's gonna really bring out these metal pieces. Yeah. So just try to hit the edges, and of course the chain, gonna need much more of it. Yeah, so yeah. And for the chain, you know, like I bought the one from was it Greenstaff World, or no, it was from, oh come on, Wayland Games. Yeah, because I was ordering a lot of stuff from Wayland Games, so I bought the chain from Wayland Games. But if you need to get a chain, yeah, a clothing stores with the cheap jewelry are as well a good option. Yeah, because you can get those chains there for very, very cheap. Yeah, so just good advice, you know. They are cheaper options than just going and spending the money outright on the scale chain. And to be completely honest, I noticed that what do you say, that the cheap jewelry chains are actually much better scale than those scale ones. Yeah, because they are much finer. Yeah, so it would actually work better in my opinion. So yeah, And now some weathering. So of course I want this here to be nice and dirty. And today I'm not even, you know, doing much of a what do you call it, of mixing colors. Yeah, just going with this one color, and it is sandy enough in my opinion. I can easily cover the bottom of this. Yeah, give this some. And of course I want to do it fast because I want to apply my sand to it, dust. Yeah, so I want the paint to still be somewhat wet when I do that. So let's just add this, and I think that's gonna be enough. You know, sometimes I tend to overdo stuff. So now where is my pigment? Oh, come on, I should have this ready. There is one. This is the yellow one, and I think that the yellow one gonna work with this one. So just here, and I don't think that much of the pigment would actually stick to the sides as well, you know, like I think that most is actually collected on the surfaces, you know, like cracks in here in this plating. Yeah, maybe somewhere along the roof, you know, when this falls. The same in here. You know, you can keep them connected better to the car by using, of course, you know, white spirits or something like that. It will work perfectly with no problems. And you know, like if you want this to stick properly, I would advise maybe a matte varnish. But generally, for me, this works. I don't care if it falls off. Yeah. It just makes a little bit of a changes to the car itself in the, you know, in the time. But now let's just get this on the spin table and see how it looks, you know, finished on it. And here we have it done and dirty. Yeah, it's a nice build. I need to actually build much more Gaslands. I was slacking for last few months because of, you know, one thing or the other. But right now, you know, going with the orcs and with the Gaslands, you know, I'm gonna have probably much more inspiration and much more fun building stuff. So yeah, this is how it turned out. I know that I could paint the inside, put the driver in and whatever else. But believe me, I didn't have time to do that. Yeah, but if you like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family and whoever else. And, you know, of course, everybody have a great day and take care. Bye!